Back in 2010, I was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and my life changed drastically overnight. Hi, I'm Joy Huber, and I'm a proud Boston University alum. I really feel like I'm just a classic example of how medical research and clinical trials and advancements make a difference. It is such a swirl of emotions. You have shock. You feel like this can't be happening to me. You feel like I feel fine. And I guess I'd also say at the same time, you get this really strange clarity, or I did. I had this moment that was really a pivot point. So one of the biggest things that I discovered is no one's happy. They have cancer, obviously, but you can have cancer and still be happy. I have always been a very happy person, and that's where people began to ask me to speak to groups because they're like, understandably, not all of our patients have this reaction to a diagnosis. So right away I was asked, would you share your story? Are you comfortable with that? We feel like what you have to offer could help a lot of others that are newly diagnosed going through treatment. So I began speaking pretty quickly at those survivor events or celebrations, sharing stories of inspiration. I would say my goal is to let others know that they're not alone at this difficult time, and I try to offer support and encouragement to inspire their courage and to just shift them from fear to possibility. So when I speak to groups, I often ask them, how many of you think it hurt to have a mostly positive attitude going through this? And of course, you look out in the crowd and people just kind of shake their head. Well, no, I don't see why it would hurt. So even when I lost all my hair, I realized it would never be easier to change my hairstyle than it was at this time. So I tried wigs that were different colors, different lengths of hair, and even different styles. So dare I say that this made hair loss kind of fun. It was definitely a way to transform a very traumatic experience. And it really became a way to just gather support and encouragement from my friends. So it really is all about how you respond to whatever it is you're facing in life. I was diagnosed in late March, and by early September, I found out I was in remission after 6 cycles of my chemotherapy. So I just felt overwhelming relief and just such gratitude. I would really say I felt very heartfelt joy, but it was mixed with cautious optimism. And overall, I just felt ready to do life differently. I will tell you, one of the greatest days was a recent visit to my oncologist, my annual checkup, and he said, you know, you don't even lose your hair anymore when you go through chemo. I was shocked. All of that has come about from that dedication from the research community. But it really wasn't that long ago when you think back that these advances weren't available yet. And that's why it's so critical to patients and now survivors like me that this funding is prioritized because of these breakthroughs that we're on the cusp of making. So I would definitely say that research saved my life. I'm proud to support life-saving cancer research at Boston University. It's hope in action. To everyone in the research community at BU, the students, the staff, the faculty, I truly have the most heartfelt thank you.